Good morning children, welcome back. In today's session, we are going to do 7th standard evaluation of History Unit 4 Delhi Sultanate. Come, let us see. Roman number 1. Choose the correct answer. Question number 1. Dash laid the foundation of Mamluk dynasty. Dash laid the foundation of Mamluk dynasty. Options are option A Muhammad Ghori, option B Jalaluddin, option C Qutbuddin Aibak, option D Iltutmish. The correct answer is yes, correct. It is Qutbuddin Aibak. Question number 2. Qutbuddin shifted his capital from Delhi from dash. Qutbuddin shifted his capital to Delhi from dash. Options are A. Lahore, option B. Pune, option C. Daulatbad, option D. Agra. The answer is yes, correct. It is Lahore. Question number 3. The answer is A. Lahore. Qutbuddin shifted his capital to Delhi from Lahore. Question number 3. Dash completed the construction of the Qutb Minar. Dash completed the construction of Qutb Minar. Options are A. Razia, option B. Qutbuddin Aibak, option C. Iltutmish, option D. Balban. What's the answer? Correct. It is Iltutmish. It is Iltutmish who completed the construction of Qutb Minar. Moving to question number 4. Dash laid the foundation of the city Tughlaqabad near Delhi. Dash laid the foundation of the city Tughlaqabad near Delhi. Option A Muhammad bin Tughlaq, option B Firoz Shah Tughlaq, option C Jalaluddin, option D Ghiyasuddin. And the answer is option D Ghiyasuddin. Ghiyasuddin laid the foundation of the city of Tughlaqabad near Delhi of the booty looted from Pratapa Rudra of Warangal. Roman number 2. Fill in the blanks. Dash was the founder of Tughlaq dynasty. Dash was the founder of Tughlaq dynasty. The answer is Ghiyasuddin. Ghiyasuddin. Ghiyasuddin was the founder of Tughlaq dynasty. From the Khilji dynasty, Alauddin Khilji. Question number 2. Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted his capital from Delhi to dash. Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted his capital from Delhi to dash. Answer is Devagiri or Daulatbad. Devagiri or Daulatbad. Devagiri. Devagiri or Daulatbad. Daulatbad. Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted his capital from Delhi to Devagiri or Daulatbad. Question number 3. Dash patronized the famous Persian poet Amir Khusro. Dash patronized the famous Persian poet Amir Khusro. The answer is Balban. Balban. Balban patronized the famous Persian poet Amir Khusro. Question number 4. Quwwatul Islam Masjid in Delhi was built by dash. The Quwwatul Islam Masjid in Delhi was built by dash. The answer is Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Qutbuddin Aibak. Quwwatul Islam Masjid in Delhi was built by Qutbuddin Aibak. Question number 5. The threat of Mongols under Genghis Khan to India was during the reign of dash. The threat of Mongols under Genghis Khan to India was during the reign of dash. The answer is Iltutmish. 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 The threat of Mongols under Genghis Khan to India was during the reign of Iltutmish. Moving to Roman number 3, match the following. Tughril Khan, governor of Kara. Alauddin, Jalaluddin, Yaqut. Bahlul Lodi, governor of Bengal. Razia, governor of Sri Hind. And the right answers are Tughril Khan, governor of Bengal. Number 2, Alauddin, governor of Kara. Bahlul Lodi, governor of Sri Hind. Razia, Jalaluddin, Yaqut. Moving to Roman number 4, state true or false. State true or false. First one, Qutbuddin Aibak died of mysterious fever. Qutbuddin Aibak died of mysterious fever. The answer is false. The correct statement is Qutbuddin Aibak dies of a mysterious injuries received during an accidental fall from a horse while playing polo. He dies of injuries received during an accidental fall from a horse while playing polo. Question number 2. Razia was an able and brave fighter. Razia was an able and a brave fighter. That is true. The one and only woman Sultan of Delhi was very brave and able. Number 3. Turkish nobles choose Iltutmish, son of Aybak, as Sultan after the death of Aybak. The Turkish nobles choose Iltutmish, son of Aybak, as Sultan after the death of Aybak. The answer is false. The Turkish nobles choose Iltutmish, son-in-law of Aybak, as Sultan after the death of Aybak. Iltutmish was not the son but son-in-law of Aybak. Question number 4. Firoz Shah Tughlaq refused to accept an invitation from a Bahmani prince to intervene in the affairs of the Deccan. Firoz Shah Tughlaq refused to accept an invitation from a Bahmani prince to intervene in the affairs of the Deccan. The answer is true. He refused to accept an invitation from the prince to intervene in the affairs of Deccan. He was a very peace-loving king. Moving to Roman number 5. Match the statement with the reason. Tick the appropriate answer. First one, assertion. A. Balban maintained cordial relationship with Mongols. Reason. The Mongol ruler, a grandson of Genghis Khan, assured that Mongols would not advance beyond Satluj. Balban maintained cordial relationship with Mongols. The Mongol ruler, the grandson of Genghis Khan, assured that Mongols would not advance beyond Satluj. Option A, R is the correct explanation of A. B, R is not the correct explanation of A. C, A and R are wrong. And D, A is wrong and R is correct. The answer is A. R is the correct explanation of A. Balban had cordial relationship with Mongols, and the grandson of Genghis Khan assured that they would not advance beyond the river Satluj. Moving to question number 2, find the correct pair. Find the correct pair. Hoysala, Devagiri. Yadavas, Dwarasamudra. Kakatiyas, Warangal. Pallavas, Madurai. The answer is C. Kakatiyas, Warangal. Moving to question number 3, find out the wrong statement. Find out the wrong statement. First one, after Ghori's death in 1206, his slave Qutbuddin Aibak proclaimed himself the ruler of the Turkish territories in India. B. Razia established the Department of Spies to gather intelligence about the conspirators and the troublemakers against her rule. Option C. Balban built forts to guard his empire against the Mongol attack. Option D. Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by Babur in 1526. The answer is Razia established the Department of Spies to gather intelligence about the conspirators and troublemakers against her rule. It was not Razia but Ghiyasuddin Balban who established a Department of Spies to gather intelligence about the conspirators and the troublemakers against his rule. After he had abolished the 40 as it was hostile to him, he established the Department of Spies. Moving to Roman number 6, answer the following in 1 or 2 sentences. Question number 1. Name the land granted to army officials in lieu of a regular wage. Name the land granted to army officials in lieu of a regular wage. The answer is Ikta. IQTA. Ikta is a land granted to army officials in lieu of a regular wage. Moving to question number 2. Who founded the city of Agra? Who founded the city of Agra? The answer is Sikandar Lodi. Sikandar Lodi founded the city of Agra. Sikandar, Sikandar Lodi. Sikandar Lodi founded the city of Agra. Moving to question number 3. Name the ruler who established Muslim rule in India in the 12th century AD, before the Common Era. Name the ruler who established the Muslim rule in India in 12th century AD. The answer is Muslim rule in India was established by Muhammad Ghori in the 12th century AD. It was established by Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad, Muhammad, Ghori, Muhammad Ghori. Question number 4. Write a note on Chahal Gani. Write a note on Chahal Gani. Answer is, in order to counter the possible attack of Mongols, Iltutmish organized Turkish nobility into a select group of 40 nobles known as Chahal Gani or the 40. In order to counter the possible attack of Mongols, Iltutmish organized Turkish nobility into a select group of 40 nobles known as Chahal Gani or the 40. Question number 5. How did Alauddin Khilji consolidate the Delhi Sultanate? How did Alauddin Khilji consolidate the Delhi Sultanate? The answer is the range of Khilji's conquest is impressive in the Punjab against the Mongols, in Rajasthan and in Gujarat. With his northern frontier secure, he sent his chief lieutenant Malik Kafur into the southern parts, who took even the district of Madurai. Thus, Alauddin Khilji consolidated the Delhi Sultanate. The range of Khilji's conquest is impressive in Punjab against the Mongols, in Rajasthan and in Gujarat. With his northern frontiers secure, he sent his chief lieutenant Malik Kafur in the southern parts of India, who took even the district of Madurai. Thus, Alauddin Khilji consolidated the Delhi Sultanate. Question number 6. List out the contributions of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. List out the contributions of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz rewarded Sufis and other religious leaders generously and listened to their advices. He also created charities to aid poor Muslims. He built colleges, mosques and hospitals. He banned inhuman punishments and abolished taxes not recognized by Muslim law. He promoted agriculture by waiving off debts of the agriculturists and constructing many canals for irrigation. He built new towns such as Firozabad, Jaunpur, Hisar and Firozpur. I repeat, Firoz Shah rewarded Sufis and other religious leaders generously and listened to their advice. He created charities to aid poor Muslims. He built colleges, mosques and hospitals. He banned inhuman punishments and abolished taxes not recognized by Muslim law. he promoted agriculture by waiving off debts of the agriculturalist and constructing many canals for irrigation. He built new towns such as Firozabad, Jaunpur, Hisar and Firozpur. Roman number 7, answer the following. Write about the invasion of Timur in 1398. Write about the invasion of Timur in 1398. The sacking and massacre by Tamerlane or Timur of Delhi came a decade after the Firoz Shah Tughlaq died. Timur had occupied some parts in the northwest of India. Taking advantage of India's weakness, he entered India in December 1398 and plundered Delhi. Punjab, besides the Delhi city, was the province that suffered most under Timur's raid. Apart from carrying huge wealth in the form of gold, silver, jewels, and also he took along Indian artisans like carpenters and masons to work on monuments in Samarkand. Question number 8, HOTS. How would you evaluate Muhammad bin Tughlaq as Sultan of Delhi? Tughlaq was a learned man, as he was the only Delhi Sultan who had received a comprehensive literary, religious and philosophical education. But he was a cruel man. With the view of facilitating extended sovereignty, he shifted his capital from Delhi to the center of the kingdom, namely Devagiri. Instead of shifting the capital, he asked the entire population to shift. When he himself decided that the move was a mistake, he ordered a return to Delhi as a capital again. His wrong policies of collecting revenue as money instead of grains were disastrous during famine. The introduction of copper token currency led to the counterfeiting and the entire revenue system collapsed. The trade suffered as foreign merchants stopped business. The increased land tax in the Doab region led to peasant revolts, and since they were dealt with harshly, they abandoned cultivation, resulting in famine. In spite of all his credentials, he is referred to as a wise fool in Indian history because he undertook numerous administrative reforms and most of them failed due to the lack of plan and judgment. Question number 9, map work. On the river map of India, draw the extent of Tughlaq dynasty and mark the following places: Delhi, Devagiri or Daulatbad, Lahore and Madurai. Roman number 9, map work. On the river map of India, draw the extent of Tughlaq dynasty and mark the following places: Delhi, Devagiri or Daulatbad, Lahore and Madurai. In the map, you can find in pink color, marked in pink color, that is the Tughlaq dynasty, and you can find Lahore in the top. Just below that, you can find Delhi, Daulatbad and Madurai at the down south. Roman number 10, student activity. Match the father and with the son. Question number 1, Qutbuddin Aibak, Rukuldin Firoz, Iltutmish, Qaikbad, Balban, Alauddin, Ghiyasuddin, Sikandar Lodi, Bahlo Lodi, Aram Shah. And the answers are Qutbuddin Aibak, Aram Shah, Iltutmish, Rukuldin Firoz, Balban, Qaikbad, Ghiyasuddin, Alauddin, Bahlo Lodi, Sikandar Lodi. With this, we come to the end of today's session, children. Thank you for watching. Take care.